It's time to do a little off-roading on today's Performance TV, which really means time to do some upgrades on the old ATV. Increasing their ability to haul stuff and keeping the weather out are at the top of the list. Coming up next.
Welcome to another edition of Performance TV. Tommy, this looks like it'd be a whole lot of fun to take out and ride around, but not in all the elements.
I tell you what, these UTVs, I've had the pleasure of going out and playing these a little bit, but only when the sun is shining. If it's raining, there's no roof, there's no windshield, there's no doors.
Right.
I mean, when you're out hunting,
I know. You don't want to get his hair messed up. I know. Your hair's blowing or something like that.
It'd be nice to stay inside, be a little warm, and, you know, stay out of the elements. So how are we going to fix that?
Well, we can do that real easy. We have Matt Oldham here from Mammoth Designs. Matt, you've come up with all different kinds of systems for, well, we have a Kawasaki over here. We've got the Polaris over here that we're going to show some examples of today. We're going to be able to completely enclose this. And something about sliding doors?
Yes, yeah, this will be my new slide and ride cab enclosure system, and it has the doors in the rear window slide into the roof of it, so it's real easy to go from just, you know, summer riding to winter riding.
And Tommy's hair won't get messed up,
Exactly.
right? Okay. Well, we have a little bit of this already put together here, but we've got two of them, so we're going to get started on both of these vehicles right now.
Okay.
Well, Matt, what I like about the Mammoth products, they're super easy to install. We put this together on the bench, put the slides in here for a little air ventilation into the cab. Kind of neat. You just loosen this right here and slide that open. Got a little air into the cockpit.
That's what I call my aero vent.
Right, it gets a little warm in here, and you can let a little air in, defrost it, whatever you need to do. You want to close it, starts raining, shut that. All you got to do is twist that and tighten it up.
And even if you just want a little bit of air, you can just open it halfway, set it in place, and just, you can, you know, adjust how much air you want to get into the cab.
Oh, perfect. And now this is so easy to install. You got some clamps, you put them around, put the bolt through, a little twist nut. Phillips screwdriver is all you need to install this windshield. Put the screwdriver here and tighten up the nut, and it's locked in place.
Exactly.
Now we've got to put another one on the bottom of here, and then we'll put the upper windshield. When do we put the roof on?
Next.
Next. The roof goes next.
Put the windshield on, then put the roof on, because the roof actually bolts to the windshield to become one piece.
All right, well, let's finish this up, and we'll check and see how Kathy's coming on her model over there.
Okay.
Well, Tommy, while you guys were over there putting yours together, we have this piece for our Kawasaki here, and I already have the windshield up here. We pulled the protective pieces off of both sides because there is coating on both sides of the Lexan here. And these clamps, real easy to put on. We've already got the top two on, got the one over on that side. Here's our clamp here. Go ahead, stick our screw through there. Come right around there and line her up. And just get our Phillips screwdriver out. And then we can tighten her on up. How you guys coming over there on yours?
Kathy, we're moving along pretty good over here. Matt, now we're putting this top section of the windshield in. Pretty quick and simple change.
Oh, yeah.
Dropping one piece off, taking one piece on, putting one piece on. It's really a simple design, really easy to install. I mean, we're talking a couple minutes here to put this whole windshield in. All right, we got this upper section in. Now it's time for the roof, but we'll see how far along Kathy's coming.
Hey, Matt, would you come over here a second and give me a hand, and we'll get the gasket put on the bottom one here. Go ahead, I'll hold this and let you slide that on there.
Basically, run it down as you go, pushing, holding it up.
Now, on your website, how many different products are we going to be able to find?
I have over 300 different products for roughly 20 different vehicles on my website.
Well, you know, we're showing today the two complete systems for these, but what if somebody just wants a windshield, or you just want a roof, or whatever? Can we buy them separately?
Sure, we sell it all separate in different parts and pieces, so you can just kind of put together what best suits your needs.
All right, it looks like we're ready to slide this in. Need to turn this way?
Yes.
All right. This is part of where the sliding comes in, right?
Right, this is the slide and ride.
I'm liking this. All right, across we go. And you've got real easy to attach this as well.
Just pull these around, snap it on.
And there you go. That ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
Now, can you leave them on your little trailer if you're towing around?
Oh yeah, I mean, you can see right now, I mean, this can withstand a lot of pressure.
What about the people that are driving these on the street? Are they DOT approved?
They are.
We like hearing that. All right, we'll let you get back over and help out Tommy. All right, when we come back, we're going to find out what Tommy's up to next on Performance TV.
This edition of Performance TV, presented by Low Car Performance Products, is being brought to you by Flowmaster, the exhaust technology company. Mammoth Design, Mammoth protection from the elements. And by ARP, the world leader in fastener technology.
Welcome back to Performance TV. We're ready to put the roof on the Ranger, and Matt, what I like about your roof, it's not only going to keep the elements out, the rain and then the sunlight, and keep you warm, but this thing is made of aluminum. It's not plastic. It's going to keep tree branches and stuff coming in on top of you, right?
It is, yeah. It's made of tread plate aluminum, and then it's powder coated. We don't paint, we use powder coating, which is a really tough surface.
All right, let's throw this thing on. We got the windshield all installed, so now it's time for the roof. This thing is so easy to install. All this stuff is what's really impressive about it.
Start with the holes in the front, line it up with the holes in the window, put the bolt in from the front, washer and lock nut in the back.
You have a Phillips screwdriver and a 7/16 socket.
Exactly.
Pretty much everybody has one of those laying around. I mean, anybody can put one of these on in a short period of time as well.
It is.
All right, now that we got these in, now we put the clamps on the side, right?
Right.
Same clamp we used up here on the front.
Right.
Just works up here on the top.
Except the only difference is the bolt will go from the top down into the clamp underneath. Then the bottom, just a washer and a lock nut underneath. Once you get it through the clamp, tighten it up, and that's it.
All right, well, we'll finish up tightening these clamps up, get this roof all in place. And then we'll go show them how easy it is to put doors on this.
Oh, that's where it gets fun.
All right, well, let's check in with Kathy and see how she's coming over there on her model.
All right, well, Tommy and Matt were over there getting the roof on. Went ahead and installed the piece across here, a brace. You know, Matt already showed you how strong this was, but hey, we just added another whole piece here. Just like the one that we have over here that Tommy and Matt have been put on, this one also has a sliding arrow vent as well. And it's one great big piece and just slides right across. There, we've got it closed. Open it up. Now we're gonna be ready to put the one great big piece top on here. But first, let's see how they're coming on the roof over there. How's it looking, Tommy?
Kathy, we're just about finished up with this roof. Matt, now I'm finished tightening this. We got all these in here with the rubber washers, everything's sealed up.
You know, Mammoth Designs has one of the only roofs and windshield combination that are made to work together. See, they bolt together right here, which gives you a super strong combination, very low profile, and you're not going to get any air up in there.
Yeah, and the washers help seal out any weather that's going to come in through the holes for the bolts.
Exactly.
Now, we're going to put doors on this. That's one of the neat things I liked about the Mammoth Design. These doors are going to slide right in.
Exactly.
But first of all, I got to take off this factory netting. It's got one bolt down here. Undo these straps, and we'll peel this off. But while I take these off, let's go see if you can help Kathy finish up.
Yeah, Matt, I could use an extra set of hands over here.
Sure.
We're gonna lift up this Mammoth enclosure.
Bring it right
over the top. It's nice that we've already zipped the doors all up just so it made it easier to be all in one piece. All we really have to do now is just get in here and get our Velcro pieces put on, right?
Exactly. All you have left is Velcro and snaps.
We do have one additional piece of Lexan that we're gonna put on as well, right up at the top. You know, you were talking about how your other roof and windshield, how they bolt together, and how this one's also going to seal.
Oh yeah, you know, you take this right here and we'll put it right across through here and bolt it through and seals that off.
We need a little knife, just make a few little holes in there and it'll go right through. I like that idea. All right, on this Mammoth enclosure, we have Velcro that we have pieces that come down here. Now, Matt, why did you guys decide to go ahead and make the pieces smaller than what you did before?
When I first designed it, I wrapped them all the way around, and then I realized it made it hard to slide the Velcro underneath the windshield.
This amount of Velcro is just enough, and we already have all of the pieces through up here. We just have our one final piece down here on this side. Now, I've already stuck the one piece through here. Slide it on through. And just have the straps, and we just wrap it around. That puppy is on there. We're done with that part. This, Matt, has snaps. You got something special? You can show me how to do those?
I do. These snaps screw into the plastic of the vehicle. And my tip is to always take the snap, put it into the cap of the snap first. Then you take it, pull it down where it needs to be, and push into the plastic. And if you can see, that leaves a small mark.
Yeah, we can just drill that right out.
Pull that back out, and be careful not to do it too much because you'll strip it out. It's just a real short screw. Just needs to go in just like that. And then pull it and snap it, and you're done.
You also have some straps back here, and you know, as many times as we've seen these things, sometimes Folks just don't realize how easy they are to thread through there.
Oh yeah, these are called a ladder lock buckle. And basically just you take the strap up through the back part of it, then take it right back down there and pull it tight. And that's all it is to it.
Well, I appreciate your help over here, but I know Tommy needs a hand.
Let's go give him a hand.
Now that Kathy's about wrapped up, I got Matt come over here and help me. I'm gonna finish this up. We're gonna put the rear window on first.
Right.
And then we're gonna put some doors on it. So we gotta put this fastener on here.
Yeah, this is your adhesive hook right here, and we'll be putting it across this part of the back right here, and that's what the entire bottom of the rear window will be sealed and Velcroed all the way across, so you won't be getting any air at all. Just center it, put your end down first.
Okay, how far over?
That's pretty good. Leave a couple inches on each side, and just set it down.
This is the slide and ride part.
This is the slide and ride. You just put the cord in the groove. Center it up, just pull it down, and attach it to that Velcro.
Matt, one of the easy and neat things I like about this is the slide and ride. These things slide right in this tube. So we'll go ahead and stick this door on. Just slide it right into the tube, right over to you, like that.
Yep.
I'm gonna put the zipper and zipper these two together. And then all you've got is a couple front straps up there.
Yep. Put these straps on underneath the windshield.
So one of the neat thing about your system is that strap I just hid right there. Your doors don't ever come off. You can just roll them back.
Right.
You unzip this like this right here, right?
Right.
Then just roll this up.
Yeah, you just take this and you start rolling it back.
These two that we showed here today are just two of over 20 different vehicles that Mammoth Designs has complete systems for. If you want to check out more about these and their individual windshields and roofs, all you have to do is go to mammothskins.com. We'll have more coming up next on Performance TV.
Performance TV, presented by Low Car Performance Products, coming to you from Borla Commerce Park.
Welcome back to Performance TV. Here just a moment ago, Tommy, we were working on the side-by-sides and the UTVs, but a lot of folks, they have their ATVs that they're riding around, they're using them on their ranches or whatever, and the folks at Strong Made, you got something pretty strong made right there.
It's pretty beefy. I tell you what, you know, I had an ATV when I was a kid, and everybody wants to accessorize. So out on the ranch, working on the farm, you know, you want some stuff to protect the vehicle and make it a little easier, make your job a little easier.
Well, we brought in Michael and the folks from Strong Made, and Michael, I guess we would kind of refer to this as a brush guard like on a truck.
Correct.
And this is one of your more popular items.
Yes, it is. It's good for protecting the front of the ATV, and it's good for pushing small items down.
Small items.
You know, like farmers out pushing cattle around.
Small trees.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to install this. Maybe I can push you around a little bit.
Wait a minute. You just said cattle and then push me around. There's just something so wrong about that.
One of the neat things about the Strong Made brush guard is there's no extra brackets. It mounts right off the factory location. All we have to do is remove this factory bolt right here, and then we'll mount the brush guard right up to where this bolt comes out.
And the tip for mounting this is to start from the bottom, and the rookie mistake, people start from the top. So you definitely want to start from the bottom.
Got a bolt and a little spacer. We'll put the bolt in, slide it in. All right, Kathy, you got your side in, right?
Yep.
Tightened up. I'm going to tighten this side up.
Michael, I'm going to let you hang on to that.
Okay.
And once you get this up here, then we can put the box on. I'll get it ready.
Sounds good.
All right. Now, we got to rotate it up now.
Rotate it up.
So we didn't make that rookie mistake.
Nope. Got the bottom bolted first.
Now, just a simple U-bolt goes over the already existing rack.
Yes.
Couple nuts. It's pretty universal too. I mean, this one is definitely made for this model.
Made for this model.
But
we do make other models.
Even if you've done some stuff to the front of this thing, it'll go right on there.
Yes.
I finished tightening this one up and we got it all mounted. It's pretty simple, easy design to mount in there.
Yep.
And you get nice little plugs right here.
All right, 1.5-inch round plugs.
Little end caps, kind of jazz it up a little bit.
Keep the water out
Yeah, keep the water out.
from rusted inside.
All right. That's looking pretty good.
Sometimes they're a little tough.
That looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it does. This is going to really set it off.
Kathy and her baskets.
You know, being able to haul stuff and put things in here that are not going to roll around and whatever. This, so easy to install. These haven't just been tack welded. These
No, those are electronically welded.
electronically welded. I mean, these things are put together very, very well.
That's an item that you make in-house, something
Yes.
specific for this design, neat little way.
For our basket racks.
Making an easy installation for somebody.
Yes.
And when you're looking at the rack, every rack might be just a little bit different, have a couple little crossbars or whatever.
Right.
You can easily find where these things are going to be attaching to.
Right, we have slots into the rack on front and sideways.
Get it in there. And this is just real simple. We've got our bolt with our washer. There's just 4 of them. Tommy, you want to grab one over there?
Oh, I'm gonna grab the wrench. You're doing a fine job.
There's another basket for the back, Tommy.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Okay. And that's all we have to do. Put 4 of these on and this thing is ready.
That is it. And all our racks are powder coated and welded solid.
All right, Michael, once we get our 4 fasteners put in here, what's the reason behind this plate right here?
This plate comes installed already on the basket. It's removable to get to the radiator.
Okay. And then we have our end caps to put on here. You can stick those on, and I know Tommy's got another box back here to get ready.
Yes.
All right, well, we've got the front basket put on. Man, that thing's good and sturdy. We come back with more of Performance TV. Tommy will get the rear basket installed.
This week's ARP quarter-mile quiz question comes from Bill in Nevada. Bill would like to know, do any of the drivers have weird pre-race superstitions?
Thanks for your question, Bill. Well, a couple answers for you. First of all, I don't know if he still does it, but there was a time when John Force used to eat a hot dog in his motorhome before every big round. Then John ran into some health issues, put on some weight, so I'm not sure he does it anymore. But the other ritual that really isn't a pre-race ritual so much as it is a weekend ritual belongs to Dean Scusa, the former funny car driver in the NHRA. His crew used to give him a secret word before every race weekend, and it was his job to work that word into any interview that he did during the weekend. And I'll never forget, we were racing somewhere one weekend where they were doing night qualifying, and there was very little lighting in the shutdown area. So Dean made his run, and he gets to the other end of the track, and he gets out of the car, and they walk over to interview him, and the secret word was Yugoslavia. So he says, man, he says, what a run, but when I hit the shutdown area, it was so dark, it was like driving through Yugoslavia. And only Dean Scusa had the skills to be able to use the word Yugoslavia in a drag racing interview. So, Bill, I hope that answers your question.
If you have a question for the ARP quarter-mile quiz, send it to the address on the screen. If we use your question on the air, you'll receive a free ARP quarter-mile quiz shirt. This edition of Performance TV, presented by Low Car Performance Products, is being brought to you by Extreme Outfitters. If you can dream it, we can extreme it. Exoto, the fountain of youth for your vehicle. And by ATS Design, auto and truck specialties.
Welcome back to Performance TV. Now we're going to install a rear basket on this ATV, and Michael from Strong Made, this thing is beefy. I'm going to need a little help putting this thing up.
Yes, we'll get it put up there.
It's not light.
Nope. Our racks are made of 1-inch square tubing, and most of our competitors are made of 3/4 for the rear.
It's not a little flimsy basket. You can really haul a load with this basket.
Definitely.
Now, is there any tips or tricks installing this rear one? We had a tip on the front, so
Right.
I want to know how to do this. What's the tip?
So you start from mounting it from this the front side. 'Cause
Okay.
It weighs and it'll pull up on.
Oh yeah, with the overhang here and the heavy weight this
Right.
thing is, it's going to want to flip. So much easier installation when we start in the front, not having to worry about it flipping on us.
Right.
All right, so we got a bracket here. We just slide that underneath there, right there. I like how easy these brackets are to install. They're pretty universal.
Yes, they are.
And you can move them around. You know, if you don't like quite where it's attaching to, you can slide it around, move it to a different spot.
Right. We make slots in the racks where you have several holes that you can mount from.
Yeah, if you want to change location or you want to haul something and the bracket's in the way, you can slide it around, move it to a different location.
And also the tip is do not tighten them yet until you get it centered.
Right, yeah, well, you can move it around a little bit. All right, I got that. And you want to grab your bracket and we'll put your side on. You mean to move it anywhere for you or looking good?
No, I think I got it.
I like the slots. Everything's slotted. It kind of slide it around, move it around, whatever you need.
That's right.
I'm just going to snug this up so it doesn't slide off while we're putting our back bracket on. But, all right, there we go. Looks good. Now we just slide the back ones in. Same idea.
But we might, yep, there you
Yeah,
go on the
works
corner.
perfect. Got all kinds of options. I like that. I like that it doesn't require a lot of tools, no extra brackets really to attach to the
Half-inch
vehicle.
socket and the ratchet.
Kind of start to snug it up a little bit. We're getting it all in place. Do your side. Give my side the final tighten. That thing is nice and secure.
Yes, sir.
Now, one of the things I like about this strong-made products that Savant Manufacturing makes is the practicality. And before, we just had a big rack. It had to haul something pretty big and bulky or to fall through or fall off.
Right.
This, let me show you how practical this is. On the farm, you gotta go out and feed the cattle, whatever you gotta do. Now, it'll haul 3 5-gallon buckets back here.
Without tying them down.
Without tying them down, without falling over, without falling through.
Yes.
No, that wouldn't have happened with the old rack that was on here.
No.
So you can haul multiple things with this. Not have to worry about them, throw them on, off to the field you go.
To the field.
Perfect.
Hey, Tommy, you know, I can also see some 5-gallon fuel jugs back there, too.
That's
I can
right.
think of a lot of good uses for that. And with the strong-made items, you know, you think about the front of your ATV, and you're riding over all kinds of stuff, like sticks or whatever. Well, the CV boot covers up front, they're plastic. Not anymore when this is just one of the many items, Michael, you folks make at StrongMade, which we can find out more about these at strongmade.com.
Correct.
Strongmade.com. Hey, and why don't you got a little work to do? Work? Yeah, go feed something.
No, I think that's full of your feed right there. That's all for this week. ATVs, side-by-sides, and more. And we've had a whole lot of fun with this, and we hope you'll join us again next week for more of Performance TV. Feed stuff. Thanks a lot, Tommy. Whatever.